Everybody, it's Brian Shannon from alphatrends.net. Today's Friday, the 27th of March, 2020. We had a wild week here. We finished quite positive for most of the indexes here, but today we did give some back, and in particular, right in that last hour, it was really kind of a bloodbath. So let's look at the chart of the S&P 500. This is a daily chart. On here, I have a 20-day moving average. That's this thin blue line. I have a 50-day moving average, which is the green, and the black is the 200. I also have two volume-weighted average price levels, one from the all-time high and one year-to-date. So the way we look at this is all of these are declining. This market is still guilty till proven innocent. This is a nice bounce, but it's a bounce within a bearish environment. So be aware of that. I've been posting the pictures of previous markets, 1929 through the early 30s and '08 through '09. There are historically big bounces in downtrends, and I don't think that this is over. It's likely we'll see a lower low. Right now, though, we have some somewhat encouraging signs when we go to, for instance, a 30-minute time frame. So here's our month-to-date volume-weighted average price. That's the black volume-weighted average price. And you can see on Thursday, that pretty much capped the rally. And then today, we tried to get up towards that again. We also got above the volume-weighted average price from this gap lower, and that volume-weighted average price, the red one, is now in the same place as the orange 5-day moving average and the green volume-weighted average price from the low. So what does that tell us? Well, we have three things that come together in that area, about the 244 to 245 area. That is the volume-weighted average price from this gap down from the low and the 5-day moving average. So that is our first important level we want to see defended next week. Now, it doesn't mean it has to do it to the penny, but if it comes down towards this level and then starts to just kind of falter and then it breaks back down, then I think we're headed for another quick sell-off that could be severe, so be very careful. The market is guilty till proven innocent. We are in a downtrend. Tomorrow, I want to make you aware of something that's going on tomorrow. That is the Chart Summit. Chartsummit.com is where you can sign up. I'll have a link on my with the video as well. This is an all-day long look at all these speakers. Tomorrow, I'll be speaking at where's my picture? Anyway, I'm in there somewhere. I'll be speaking at 12:15 Eastern time tomorrow, and that will go till 12:40. I will make sure it is something that I've never spoken about before, or at least a different angle. So go to chartsummit.com and sign up. The market, again, I'm not going to make a long, involved market wrap up this week. You just don't need to. All of the markets look the same. They're all in downtrends. There's your NASDAQ, the Russell 2000, the semiconductors. They're all in downtrends. Semiconductors were first to bounce, by the way, and they're starting to show a little bit of relative weakness in that they closed below the volume-weighted average price from this gap 4 days ago, whereas the NASDAQ is right on it, the S&P is holding above it. So be aware that the semis often lead the market. If we're to see this market decline, again, something like this might be what gets people involved. One, it breaks below, let's say Monday, it breaks below here really quickly. I certainly wouldn't short that because I would expect something like this to happen instead. Then that 5-day moving average starts to turn lower. I would then want to short it in here with a stop up above this area. So don't just look at the definition of higher highs and higher lows. That would have had you buying the semis right here. And yeah, in hindsight, you could have made money, but what is your risk? And are you willing to give up all of that risk for your stop? Maybe you are. I personally don't like to chase gaps. I like to let them settle down and see how it goes, intraday. That's what I do each and every day for subscribers to Alpha Trends. We talk about stock ideas as well. Today on our list, we had Chewy. I put this on Twitter yesterday as well. Chewy, it's getting more business. We purchased this above this level. There are still stocks that are working. We're talking about mRNA, buying it right here this morning. So there are still stocks out there that are working. You've just got to be very disciplined and patient and be quick to take some profits when you get them and raise your stops up and let the market do the rest. take a trial to alphatrends.net if you want to take a look. Thanks. Have a good weekend.